Please check out this clip. This is racism at its finest. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.
The noose in my locker, that's what I mean when it says stirred up a lot of feelings.
An African-American worker at a Northside beverage company says he was stunned to find a stuffed animal hanging from a noose in his work locker.
Now he's filing a federal discrimination complaint against that company.
Fox 32's Dane Placco reports the company says it was unaware of the allegations.
I thought that, I was fitting in fine with the company.
38-year-old Jermaine Burton says he was happy to land a job in the production facility of Tampico Beverages last December, a Chicago-based company that distributes fruit juices across the country and internationally. Burton says he's the only African-American working at the Chicago plant and soon began hearing racial slurs from one of his co-workers.
What led up to all this, where an employee called me the N-word on the floor.
Not long after that, Burton says he found this hand-drawn sign with the same word taped to a wall in one of the bathrooms. And then at the end of another workday, he says he opened his locker and found this.
Boy, look at this shit they put in my locker, boy.
This is 2022. That's what went through my mind. I thought we was beyond that.
Burton says he had a clean work record and no disciplinary action from the company until he started complaining about the racial harassment.
I showed them the video and the text message evidence that was going on. They just act like nothing was going on. They just basically tried to sweep it under the rug.
So Mr. Burton came to us upset about how he'd been treated at work.
Employment attorney David Fish filed a complaint earlier this month with the Federal Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, alleging racial discrimination against Burton and retaliation.
Now he's African-American, he's got 5 kids, and he just wants to make a living. He didn't want to deal with any of this. He just wants to show up and go to work. And he's entitled to do that without being called the N-word.
In a statement, a spokesman for Tampico Beverages said this is the first they've heard of the complaint, saying, "In our more than 30-year history in Chicago, we have very proudly employed an incredibly diverse and inclusive workforce and have successfully maintained a policy that strictly prohibits any kind of discrimination, harassment, or retaliation in our workplace. As such, we intend to fully investigate the allegations raised in your email and take any appropriate corrective action that may be warranted based on our findings." It could take the EEOC up to a year to rule on Burton's claim. In the meantime,
I just want to work in peace without being discriminated against.
Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.